Well, hello. All right, I want to show you guys how to make, it's called a window cling, and I got this special paper, and it's attached to a white piece of paper, but I don't know if you guys can see this, but when you peel this off, when you get home, it's not like a sticker. It's actually those things where you can stick on your windows or a piece of glass or maybe a mirror, and it will stay on there, but it doesn't leave any film. It's not a sticker, okay? So it won't like attach to water bottles and clothes and things like that. It has to be a really totally smooth surface, okay? Like glass or a mirror. And it's clear once you peel it off of this white paper, okay? And so the only thing that works on this paper is a Sharpie. So at this area, I am going to have scrap paper for you all to first come up with a plan. So I don't care if you have something in your head that you really like drawing. Maybe you want to do a landscape. Maybe you want to do a self-portrait. It's up to you. I also have, don't forget, the drawing books. If you're like, oh, I want to do an underwater picture. There's lots of different underwater animals in here that you could draw a whole scene, or you could do anything, a forest scene, anything you want, or maybe just one big animal, okay? The Zentangle flip books are also a really fun idea. Maybe you just want to make a really neat pattern on your window cling. Okay, so get a scrap piece of paper and just sketch your plan and think about how you're going to do it. I love this flower one. So I might sketch a couple flowers before I begin, just kind of some abstract designs here. And then once I feel confident in what I'm doing, then I might start to switch over once I have like, yeah, I like this. Or maybe, I don't like this, and you want to flip it over and do something new, okay? Do it on your scratch paper, or your sketch paper, I should say, before you get the window cling, because I will only give you one of these so that I have enough for the whole school, okay? So work out those ideas, those plans, those mistakes, whatever you want to call them. Do it on this piece of paper first with pencil, okay? Once you have your plan in place, you know what you're doing, then that's when you'll get your window cling. And I want you to make sure you're working on the shiny side, okay? And then you, like I said, will need Sharpies. Unfortunately, you can't draw on this with a pencil first and then go over your lines with the Sharpie like we do in class a lot of times, because pencil doesn't work on this, okay? And it might put holes in your window cling. So you gotta work right away with Sharpie. So maybe put your sketch next to it so that you have something to look at, okay? I was working on one, well, I had the camera off, I should say. And so I loved this Zentangle pattern that I found with the roses on right here. So I changed it just a little bit to put my own style on it, like that. And now I'm gonna have a really cool rose looking window cling. And I'm just gonna work on coloring. I went over and drew them all with a black Sharpie, so I'd have that nice outline. And now I'm just gonna go around and color all of these. I may even do some polka dots or something in the background. And that's totally up to you too, if you wanna do that. You can fill this whole thing in with color so that there's no like clear portion of it. Okay, I've done this at home before with my own children, and sometimes I'll put like a black piece of paper around it and make it like a frame. So you could think about doing that too if you have a certain way that you want to display it. And you can also, if you don't want to keep these as a rectangle, maybe you want to draw like a really big animal, you could cut around the edge so that the window cling is just the shape of that animal instead of a rectangle, the way that I've cut them for you. Okay, so lots of options with this, but it's really fun to do, and it's just, I don't know, something cool to look at, a different way to make art. So have fun.